These dark days call for crimson nights, so when the sun sets, the crimson moon rises.
What's up, Crimson Knights? Good to see everybody. Welcome to the stream. Glad to be back with you all. Good to see the Crimson Knights in the chat. Goku Solos over on YouTube. And then over on Twitch, we got Pokemon Trainer Bree and Tom Cruise 66669, aka Sabyasachi. Welcome to all the Crimson Knights, whether you're on YouTube or whether you are on Twitch. Much appreciated. And happy October to everybody. Twitch-tember has officially come to a close. Through the month of September, we were encouraging and incentivizing Crimson Knights to watch over on our Twitch channel so that we could try to get affiliated. After about 2.5-3 weeks, we had already accomplished that goal. We are already affiliated on the channel, but we still finished out Twitch-tember. And tonight we're going to be taking a look at who are the winners of Twitch-tember and what are the prizes going out to everybody who participated. Goku said, "Do you remember me?" Yes, I do. Of course. How you doing, Goku? Good to see you back here. Welcome. And again, good to see Pokemon Trainer Bree. How are you? And Sabyasachi, how are you? Wait, Sabi. Wait. Is today really your birthday, or are you pulling my leg here, man? Is today really your birthday? October 4th? Is it really? Dude. You pull on my legs, Sabi, or is it actually your birthday? Because I can't remember. October 4th in India already. All right, Sabi. What am I trying to do? Well, happy birthday to Sabyasachi! Woo! That's huge! Happy birthday, Sabyasachi! Hold up. Hold up. Happy birthday, Sabyasachi. Let me see something. See what we can do here. I won't be able to do it though. All right, we'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sabyasachi. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, Sabi. We all love you so much. We're so glad to have you a part of the Crimson Knights, and we hope that you are having a wonderful, wonderful day, Sabi. Welcome and happy birthday. Happy birthday, Sabi. Goku, your power's been restored. That's good. Glad to hear that. Congratulations, Goku. Says, can you add me on Fortnite? I can add you on Fortnite when, you know, when we're playing with the Crimson Knights. I don't really play Fortnite with Crimson Knights offline, and in fact, my son plays, like, Lego Fortnite on my account. So a lot of times people keep trying to be like sending him requests to play and whatnot, but he's playing, not me. You know, they think they're requesting me, but he's playing, and I don't want him playing with other people that he doesn't know. So anyway, yes, send me a friend request and let me know what your username is, but typically I only really play with Crimson Knights while streaming Fortnite, just so you know. Yona, good to see you, man. How are you doing? How's school treating you? How's everything going? As a birthday gift, all you want is just a tiny little thing. You want me to do chili dogs? I don't love you that much, Sabi. I don't love anybody that much. Nice try, though. Nice try. Appreciate the effort, Sabi. You know what, Sabi? On your 69th birthday, I'll do chili dogs just for you. All right? Rooster 44115. Yona said, I'm good, but today I had class and I was 30 minutes late because my bus was delayed for 40 minutes. Well, they can't hold you accountable for that, right? I mean, that's not your fault. Right? All right, Crimson Knights. Oh, I gotta choose my G Fuel. All right, I'll show you what I was actually thinking for tonight. For tonight, I was thinking Nemesis tea flavor, which is inspired by Resident Evil. I thought that'd be a good one for tonight. It's also a really good flavor. It's basically half and half lemon iced tea. Lemonade iced tea. It's good. It's a good one. Nice and refreshing. You said it's college. I don't think they care if I'm 15 minutes late. It's an absence, so technically I wasn't present at all, apparently. Were you late for like an exam? Or was it just like a class where you're learning? Because, you know, if it's a class where you're learning, even if you're late, at least you got there and hopefully could, you know, still learn, catch on what was going on. Cheers, Crimson Knights. All right, Goku, I got you. I'm not like logged into Fortnite or anything right now, but I'll look out for the Rooster 4415 next time I log in. All right, Maddie, welcome. What are we playing tonight? We're gonna continue with our Shattered Space Starfield DLC, but before we do that, I gotta announce the leaderboard, the winners, and the prizes for Twitch Timber. Okay, Crimson Knights? So we'll start at the bottom and work our way up the leaderboard, up the ladder board. All right? Coming in at 9th place with 175 minutes. It's about, almost 3 hours of watch time on the Twitch channel in the month of September for Twitch Timber was Angel Gaunt. Angel Gaunt in 9th place will receive an extra 125 moon rocks. So I'm gonna do it manually. All right. Coming in at 8th place. 8th place with 200 minutes of watch time was Rosh Balash. 8th place with 200 minutes. He'll also get 125 extra moon rocks, so 1752 is how much he has now over on Twitch. In 7th place, with 275 minutes watched, for the month of Twitch Timber, was Leah Hyde. Leah Hyde in 7th place. She'll also get another 125 moon rocks.
Get up and give me
Brings
10
her to
jumping
339.
jacks.
Maddie's calling for some jumping jacks already. All right, I'll do them in a moment, Maddie. I'll do them in a moment. Coming in at 6th place in a new tier is Dogpool 1382 with 740 minutes watched on the channel. That is 12 plus hours. And he will get an additional 250 moon rocks on the channel. $22.28 for him. All right. Coming in at 5th place in another new tier is John Cena with 1,105 minutes watched on the channel. Absolute mad lad. For that, he gets 375 extra moon rocks. And actually, we should pause here and make a little calculation. We need to make a little calculation. Because the question is, do you get loyalty points for... Let me check. Do you get loyalty points for bits? I don't know. It doesn't seem like it does. All right, so here's the calculation we got to make. John Cena gave, how many bits did he give? He gave 755 plus 3890. He gave 4,645 extra bits on the channel. So how much is that? Sa, how's it going? Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, there's a bits to dollar conversion. So let's just use this. Well, this isn't correct. How much are bits? Somebody help me out. Welcome to the Crimson Knights.
Crimson, the best, the greatest streamer ever.
Thank you for 8 months as a Crimson Knight on the channel. On YouTube says, Crimson's the best, the greatest streamer ever. Thank you so much, Sabi, for 8 months as a member on the YouTube channel. Much appreciated. Sa, how are you doing, by the way? All right, so we'll just say 5,000 bits is 6480. Or 6440 rather. 6440. All right, so basically that is 5982. So we will give 5982 extra moon rocks for that amount. So John Cena will have 7,469 moon rocks. Thank you, John Cena. Even though you were only 5th place in watch time, you gave 5,000 moon rocks on the channel. Absolutely crazy. Thank you so much, John Cena, and the gifted memberships and the membership that you got. I mean, thank you for all the love and support over on Twitch. Much appreciated. All right, moving into the next tier. In 4th place, with 1,480 minutes watched on the channel, is none other than Jerry807 YouTube. in 4th place. That earns Jeremiah an extra 675 moon rocks. He's now 2248 moon rocks. Okay. And now we move in to the top 3 who get the special prizes. All right. Coming in 3rd place with 2,025 minutes watched on the channel is our very own Moon Mod and beloved Crimson Knight, Madison Roach. Let's give it up for Madison Roach. 3rd place with 2,025 minutes watched on the channel. Maddie, your prize is that you get 1 sub night, or the moon rock equivalent, plus 250 moon rocks. All right? So let me know if you prefer to have the sub night, or if you just want the extra moon rocks, but you get a sub night or the moon rock equivalent plus 250 moon rocks. Congratulations, and thank you so much to Madison Roach for being our 3rd highest Twitch Timber watcher, helping us get affiliated. Much appreciated. All right. Coming in 3rd place, or sorry, coming in 2nd place with 2,105 minutes watched on the channel is yet another beloved Moon Mod and Crimson Knight. Yes, you guessed it. Tom Cruise 66669, aka Sabyasachi. Give it up for Sabyasachi. 2nd place, the 2nd most time watched on the Twitch channel in the month of September. Thank you so much to Sabyasachi. Your prize is 1 sub night or the moon rock equivalent plus another 500 moon rocks. Sabyasachi, thank you so much for spending so much time with us here on the Twitch channel in the month of September. We truly, truly appreciate you. Couldn't have gotten affiliated without you. All right. Now, coming in 1st place with the most watch time. I don't know if she missed a single minute of streaming in all of September. With 2,200 minutes watched on the Twitch channel in the month of September for Twitch Timber. Yes, you guessed it. Pokemon Trainer Bree, our top Twitch Timber watcher. Woo! Thank you so much, Pokemon Trainer Bree. Really could not have gotten affiliated on the Twitch channel without you. Let's get some CrimsonMune, some GGs in the chat for Bree. Bree, your prize is 1 sub night or the moon rock equivalent plus another 1,000 moon rocks plus, and this is the big one, I will order for you. Let's see where to go. Hold on, where to go? I will give you 1 item from the merch store. One item of your choice, $25 or less, I will order for you out of the merch store. Here's the link to the merch store. Take a look through it. Bree, you can you, I don't know if you can, and let me see something. Yeah. Bree, if you want, what you could do is, either on Twitch or Discord, you can share which item you want and a mailing address or whatever, and I will order it to be delivered to you, okay? So don't share that in the chat, but you can DM me either on Twitch or in Discord or something, and I will order an item of your choice from the merch store, $25 or less. Just let me know which one you want. So congratulations to Bree for being our top watch time Crimson Knight in the month of Twitch-tember. Congratulations to Bree, Sabi, and Maddie for each getting Moon Rocks and Sub Knights. And congratulations to all the Crimson Knights who watched in the month of September on Twitch for all the Moon Rocks that you got. Appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. So, now that Twitch-tember is over, I will, I'm continuing to stream on both YouTube and Twitch. I know that each person may have a preferred place for, a preferred platform, whether it's YouTube or Twitch, where they want to watch. And you may want your watch time and your Moon Rocks transferred to one platform or the other.
Crimson has officially disconnected from the chat.
So if you want your Moon Rocks and your time or your time transferred to one platform or the other, you got to tell me like this week. All right, let me know this week if you want that to happen. Specify what you want to happen, and I will, make sure that I move all your stuff to one place or the other. Ideally, the best way to do that is DM me on Discord, okay? DM me on Discord what you want me to do, and, I'll do that. Now, in the future, I will not do that. If you get Moon Rocks or watch time on one platform or the other, it'll pretty much stay there. But for this special Twitch-tember time, I'm doing like kind of a one-time special transfer from one platform or the other, So let me know. Again, ideally, the best way to do it is DM me over on the Discord channel. Or just in Discord. DM me in Discord. I just shared the Discord server that we have as well in the chat, so you can take a look at that. So thank you, everybody, for all the watch time. Thank you for helping me get affiliated over on Twitch. Happy Twitch-tember. Now it's happy October. Really appreciate all of you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Sa said he's doing great. Well, glad to hear that. Glad to hear that, Sa. Yes, I will be playing Starfield Shattered Space DLC for this stream. So we're not doing Fortnite tonight. We will not be playing Fortnite tonight. I don't know when the next Fortnite stream will be, but I'd like to try to finish out the Shattered Space DLC. Then we may do a handful of sub-nights. And then we might try to get into Alan Wake 2 for the holiday, or not the holiday, the Halloween season. And then eventually we'll get back into we'll get back into Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. The second half of that game, we'll finish that out here at the end of the year. But the plan is we're going to finish the Starfield DLC. We'll do some sub-nights and stuff. We'll get into Alan Wake 2. And we'll sprinkle in, of course, some Fortnite, some Warzone and stuff in there as well. Bree, your heart's beating so fast. You're literally so excited. Well, congratulations. Again, DM me on Twitch or Discord. Or you can email me if that's better for you. CrimsonMune@gmail.com. Email me there. Let me know which item you want from the merch store, $25 or less. Let me know a good mailing address, and I will have it mailed to you. So congratulations, and thank you, Bree. Also, for Bree, Sabi, and Maddie, our top 3 who each got sub nights, you can either tell me the game that you want me to play for your sub night, or if you'd rather have moon rocks instead of a sub night, I can give you the moon rock, you know, whatever it is it 1,000 or 1,200 moon rocks that a sub night costs. I'll just give you that many more moon rocks if you prefer. All right, Sabi's requesting a reaction stream. So I now owe Sabi a reaction stream and a No Man's Sky stream. All right, but that's great. All right, Sabi, we'll get that reaction stream scheduled. So Maddie and Bree, let me know as well your preference, what you want the sub night to be, or you know, if you'd rather have moon rocks. Ooh, Maddie said GTA 5 Halloween event stream. All right. Great, great. All right, Crimson Knights. All right, give me 1 second, Crimson Knights. All right, sorry. Had to send a little work message. All right, Savi said, Crimson, many players finished this DLC. I don't know if this is a spoiler or not. You will get 3 armor sets, 3 new weapons, 8 main quests with 6-hour story. It's a little bit spoilery. But yeah, what I was looking up in terms of game length is that the main story is 6 or 7 hours, and then the side quests are probably another 6 or 7 hours. But you could do anywhere between, to do everything and pretty much 100% the DLC, it might be 15 to 20 hours. Now, we've only done like 3 hours of it. So, we'll see, you know. But it's a decent DLC. I feel like it's a good length for a DLC. And we're going to continue with it now tonight. So let's jump in. We can continue the conversations, Crimson Knights. Oh, wait. I owe 10 jumping jacks, though. Gotta do those. 10 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, also Crimson Knights, I'm gonna change out of this sweatshirt because it's too hot. Awesome. All right, now let's jump in to the Starfield DLC. Here we go. Maddie said, am I the only one out of the top 4 to have a founder's badge? I believe so, Maddie. I believe you are, because I think the only people to have founder's badges are you, Leah, and John Cena, I think. Oh, and one other. There's one other. So there's 4 people that have founder's badges right now, but you're the only one in those top 3. I think John was a top 5 though, so was he? He might have been top 5. But yeah, John has one. John also contributed so many bits, absolutely crazy. Okay. So, we are in this house exploring on Varun, and kind of left a choice for us to make. There's a hostage situation. We can either choose to kill the hostage and like possibly save more people in our galaxy, or we can save the hostage and possibly kill more people in our galaxy by an accident. I'm leaning towards just saving the hostage and letting it be what it may. All right, let's sit down and try to see if we can get on this. This is unlocked elsewhere. I can't even hack this thing, really? Okay. All right, fair enough.
Serpent guides you.
An envoy. Ooh, what's in here? Got a Reuben, Nebula Watts, Meatloaf. Ooh, excuse me. Sabi just wants me to kill everyone. Okay, that's also an option, I suppose. Encrypted slate number 1223. A cipher key is required to unlock it. What the heck? I can't even pick these things up? Ochim Kadik's computer. Unlock, but it requires a key. Okay, so do I have to go, like, steal a key from these people? Is that what this is telling me? Mirek's computer. Okay. All right, let's see if we can hack into this one. Yeah, Digipick. That's what I need. Mission logs, log 5.8. Discussions with the head did not go well. He confirmed the kidnapping of my cousins, but wasn't willing to discuss his plans for negotiations. Razma and Jamal keep pressuring me for information, but they both know how hard I've worked to cultivate this relationship. If I give up intel now, we lose greater opportunities for the future. Besides, I have no reason to believe the head will harm the hostages. In fact, they need them, Sahima in particular. They may put her to work, but at least they need her alive. The head isn't stupid enough to lose the only leverage he's ever had. As far as I'm concerned, my cousins are safe at Shadow Station Epsilon. Log 5.7. I just learned the Zealots kidnapped several of my cousins while we were all in the wake of destruction and loss. I'll need to arrange a meeting with the head to see what his plan is. I'm not sure whether to be shocked or angry. Whatever hit Dazra was so sudden. If the Zealots saw the chance to make a move, it makes sense they didn't have the time to discuss it. But at the same time, I thought the connections I'd made were better. I see this as a failing on my part. Log 5.6. I met with the head at Shadow Station Epsilon to discuss the benefits of a true alliance again. He finds our proposal so far to be unfair. It's true. They heavily benefit House Kadik, but what does he expect? We can't afford to supply them with the upgraded ordnance they truly want. And even if we could, we wouldn't be foolish enough to give it to them. Personal logs. Personal log 20.0. Something horrible happened today. I can't understand it. I don't even know what to call it, but I have to get this out, so here I am, starting personal logs. It's like something shook our world and left it gutted. One of our temples is just gone, gouged out of the very ground. House Vethal, mangled. House Dulkef, a crater. And the Scaled Citadel, surrounded by a haze of energy I've never seen. Did Anasco Varun and the others even survive inside? What happened? Is this a terrorist attack? This is beyond any zealot knowledge. The settled systems aren't even aware of our existence. An unknown alien threat? Or perhaps the shrouding in a way no one would have anticipated. Is the Great Serpent angry with us? 20.1. Hundreds of our brethren have been lost, and the number continues to rise. Today was hard. The hardest I've had to bear in my life. I almost prefer the initial chaos and questions that flooded our minds to this. Whatever this is. Is loss so indescribable? And I think others are calling us lucky. Lucky that our noble house still stands. Lucky that we lost few instead of many. This isn't luck. We all feel the losses. How can we not? 20.2. Another day of chaos as we're finally able to observe the actual devastation with clear minds. It's worse than we could have imagined. The remaining High Council members and elders are taking all the action they can, setting up clinical stations and temporary housing. Who knows where Dulkef will end up, and I doubt Vethal will stay in their ruin of a home. Constant vigils are being held, and I pray the Great Serpent hears us. Is this the price we pay for trying to reach his greatness? 20.3. Razma told me our house has taken another blow. Zealots have somehow infiltrated Dazra and taken several members of our house. I can only assume this was possible due to the state of our city. Sahiba and Gavin were among them, which means the Zealots took them after they'd gathered a team to aid the newly homeless. Insult to injury. So now this means I'm forced to refocus my efforts on my work. I can barely keep it together. It's going to take all my strength to maintain my composure and speak with the head. Okay. Got 5 XP for that. Hey Goku, yeah, I already responded to your question. I'm not playing Fortnite tonight. I'm playing Starfield DLC. And I'm not exactly sure when the next Fortnite stream will be. There will be one eventually. But usually I try to pretty much stick with one game per stream. But tonight is about Starfield DLC. Alright, so probably in order to get into half these things, you gotta just, like, pickpocket these people. Alright. Well, I think we can pretty much leave. Alright, and then I thought that I already explored up here, but maybe not. I don't know. Let's just go look over here again real quick. If there's anything back here. the keep. Whiteout. Climbing routes, 1 out of 6. Climbing diary. A few weeks ago, while I was working near the southern gate, I saw several kids playing around while climbing a small cliff. It got me thinking, there's so many challenging climbs on Vurunkai. I should head out and find some cliffs of my own to climb and author a guide about my experience. I'm gonna talk to my partner tonight about my idea. Hopefully they'll be as excited as I am. I haven't climbed since I was a kid. I can't wait. I feel like this is gonna end with that person dying or something.
All this waiting around has been unbearable. Wish I had disappeared along with my comrades.
These are the soldiers.
Believe that we are the only ones left.
Great Serpent chose us to survive.
Vindicator.
Vindicator. Varun Starlash, I mean. The bunkhouse. Here's a weapon case. Is anybody in here? Seems like no. Alright, let's see if we can break into this thing, huh? What do we got? Calibrated AA99. We'll steal some things here. I'm trying not to steal too much from them, but I mean, I'll steal a little bit, you know, I'll steal a little bit. Groat pie. Problem is, eating like food in this game doesn't really like heal you at all. It just does so little healing. It's like not even worth it. I don't know what the point really of food in this game is.
Barracks are so empty.
Like, look, all this stuff restores like 5 or 3 health. Like, you have to eat everything in your inventory to make any difference.
I still cannot believe that we are the only ones left.
Great Serpent chose us to survive. Consider ourselves lucky.
I just stole like 400 credits. Not bad. I'll take it. Nothing in there. Fair enough. That goes up top. We'll go up there in a minute. Keep Armory location discovered. All right, let's go in. Again, thank you, Crimson Knights, for being here. Thank you for watching the stream and liking the video and being subscribed, joined, followed on the channel on YouTube and on Twitch. Much appreciated, everybody.
The serpent strikes down those who doubt. His eyes are always watching.
Okay, Warden. Some bathroom stalls. Gotta check. Make sure nothing illegal's going on in here. Good, good. All right, let's talk to Marlana Volov.
Before you can buy any weapons from me. Apologies, but you're not cleared to purchase from me yet.
Who's gotta clear me?
I pray the serpent still favors us to have allowed us to live.
Who the heck do I need to be cleared by?
Promised, brother.
So I don't think I'll be able to steal these credits. Whoops. Ayom555, thanks for following over on Twitch. Much appreciated.
If you are working for House Kadik, I fail to see what you are doing here. I believe House Kadik should have your full attention.
All right, no one wants to talk to me. Fair enough. Victor's computer. Can't get in it because he's standing right there. Gonna be a little bit tough.
Ever vigilant. Heresy must be exposed.
Tavina Vithal's computer. Unlock requires a key. It's just another storage closet area.
Almost served.
All right, so it feels like there's not much for us to do here. I wish there was a way to like really see how, like, where I've explored, how much I've explored. Can't really see that right now. It's kind of difficult to know. Bye-bye! Haha! She's gonna be left down below. Okay, so that's a workbench. Take this stuff, no problem. All right, Crimson Knights, I'm gonna try to make this jump across the chasm. Here we go. We did it. Concussive refined regulator. Okay, some nice stuff stored up here. Cool. That kind of made it worth it coming up here. Not sure that there's anything over here that I can see. But that's okay. Now, we were supposed to be playing hide and seek with these kids. I have no idea where these kids went. Also, look. I'm realizing this building is just like a giant ship. This building is a giant ship. Look at that. So that's the cockpit right there.
Salutation, Vindicator.
Okay, so this is where we came through before. Okay, so I'm getting a better handle on where we're at here. Spaceport is back this way. I mean, so obviously that's my vehicle over there. I don't know where these kids went. I also can't remember, did I already go up here to Harold's Rest? I don't remember. Was I already in here?
I got you your favorite from the meat house. Extra fatty, just the
Meat house!
Do you want to eat it now?
Do you want to eat her meat?
Please. Please, just eat something. Drink something. Say something, please.
Seems I am all alone now.
I've been like this for weeks. I do not know what to do. I miss you, my friend. I miss you. Please, tell me what I can do to help you.
This dude can't say anything.
I have to go now. But I will be back later to talk, alright? I promise. I pray that the Great Serpent will deliver us from our hardships soon.
And then they just walk away. Here's Milo Dazmi.
Hello?
Or Milo. Milo?
Surprised you are still here. If I were in your shoes, I would have turned heel and ran as far away from this place as I could. All that was good in Dasra is dead and gone.
Well, I never saw it before, so I don't know. I'm here to help.
We appreciate it, but some of us have lost too much already. I'm not talking about buildings or plazas or temples or offices. I'm talking about people, like my wife, that are no longer here.
I'm sorry, bro. I didn't know.
Dead and gone. No amount of your help will bring them back.
Well, it's not my fault this happened, dude. Like, don't get mad at me. I know, Sabi. You finally got out of my way and just let me shine so that I could become, you know, more famous. Tell me about your wife.
What What can I say about my Mira?
Mira and Milo.
She was always talking. She could go on and on about anything. A book she read, a dream she had, a future together. She had a low, soft voice. But the world is so much quieter without it. And Great Serpent, she was beautiful as the stars. She was self-conscious, though, but she had no reason to be. She would cry about her appearance at times. Who doesn't? And it would break my heart, because she was perfect to me. Some of her sensitivity must have rubbed off on me, because I cried a lot when we were together. I felt like I could be open, vulnerable. I never felt that way with anyone else. And she would just come to me and put her forehead to mine. She was... she was...
It's okay. You don't need to say any more.
Good. I think I may take some time for myself now.
Okay. So, that was an interaction we had. You feel like the game volume's low, Sabi?
Hmm?
I mean, I can turn it up a little bit. I feel like the lows are low and the highs are highs.
Can I get you anything?
I'd like to see what you have for sale.
This is what I have.
Sabi said their lip sync and facial expressions are meh, a bit off. Yeah, they are. But it's a Bethesda game, so we're kind of used to that, you know what I mean? Koza. Fermented groat milk, typically paired with every meal. Just normal groat milk's pretty nice. Let's just buy one.
We lost a lot of good people to the Vortex.
Sabi said, Crimson, it might be asking personal, but can I ask? Can you ask what?
Another drink will not hurt.
Were our sins vindicator?
Vindicator. Note from a patron. Hard to enjoy a bottle of Koza when this is the view. Just doesn't taste the same without my old friends here with me. I think this will be my last drink before I join them in the crater. Thank you for the memories. Even these rocks look like they're reaching up towards the sky. Cool design. Amila Adlam. Bianca Latif.
Drinks from you.
I wasn't gonna offer you one because I'm cheap.
You seem to be doing well.
Much to do.
Danica Hagen. Was I already in here? I can't remember. Sabi says, does the Crimson Wife play any games? Not really. She doesn't really play video games. We've played some games together, And she'll play like some games with the Crimson kids sometimes. But she doesn't really, like, she doesn't play games on her own. The only thing she does do, she'll do like Wordle, you know, or like different word games online, things like that. But she does not really do like video games. Note from Ibari Arara. Hello, I'm writing to express my concern over the bruising I frequently see while examining both of your sons, though especially Emila. I've spoken with the schoolmaster and they do not corroborate your explanation that Emila has been getting into fights at school. Your constant donations have benefited the Halls of Healing greatly, and so I'm providing a warning where normally I would not. If I see any more bruises during my examinations, I go to the guards. Thank you, Ibari Arara. Yikes, like this dude's probably abusing his kids? Come on. Bilal Adlam's diary. I've made my peace with Emila's insolence. That boy was born with a devil inside him and will never listen to reason. No, it is Borhal's recent impudence that disturbs me. I caught Borhal sneaking food to Emila after his mother sent him to bed hungry. This was the third time I caught him doing so, and for it he got 3 smacks with the rod. He apologized quickly, so at least he's still capable of showing respect, unlike his brother. This recent trend has grown worrisome. I fear that Emila's attitude has begun to rub off on his older brother. We might have to have some vigilante justice on this guy. There we go. All right, what do we got? 146 credits. Lacerate, modified calibrated AA 99, worth 25,000. Take all of it. Hopefully, he doesn't beat his kids more because of this. I would feel absolutely terrible if he did.
I cannot wait to be rid of you.
Here's Borhal Adlam.
Greetings.
Regarding inheritance. Borhal, please accept my condolences on the death of your mother. She was a great woman, a model citizen, and a generous benefactor, as you well know. Benevolent even in death, she's left a parting gift for you, her firstborn. I do worry how your mother's death will affect Emila. It's unfair, but it falls to you to look after him now, discipline him, and keep him out of trouble. Your brother and father were hard on him. Your mother and father were hard on him out of necessity. They did what they did out of love, in hopes to turn him into a worthy heir to the family's fortune. Sadly, it seems they did not succeed. So unfortunately, Emila cannot be trusted with your parents' wealth, and your mother has left all of her belongings and capital to you, Borhal. I understand that this may be a shock and that Emila will inevitably resent this decision, but it was a wise one. Do not let Emila manipulate you into relinquishing any of this. Your mother and father were adamant that this is your money and yours alone. Great Serpent be with you in this time of mourning. Zarina Mir, Executor. Varun Painblade. Alright, so how do I get this guy to leave so I can steal some stuff?
Has shamed us for the final time.
I don't know. Tommy said, no simping in any female characters in the game, okay? I don't think anyone's worried about me, Sabi. You're the one everyone's worried about. Let's just put it that way. A letter to my darling. March 8th, 2325. 5 years ago today, I lost you, and yet you still visit me in my dreams every anniversary. Do you truly love me so much? I doubt I'm worth going through the trouble. It was wonderful to see you again, darling, to hug you, feel your warmth, smell you, taste your lips, to see your smile, your beautiful smile that I thought would be deprived of forever. Then I woke up. I'm afraid I must ask a cruel thing of you. Please, darling, you must stop visiting me. I'm not strong enough to handle the heartbreak of waking from these perfect fantasies. To be ripped back into a cold reality where you're dead and there's nothing I can do about it save joining you is more than I can take. I love you, but you know that already, right? My heart is forever yours. You've ripped it out of my chest.
Great Serpent, give me the strength to do what must be done.
What does he think must be done? Ooh, like 1,000 credits. Nice. Should we pickpocket this guy? Nah, nothing to pickpocket. Okay, we'll just leave.
This is it. Shall we begin our duties?
Talk to Danica about the duel. Okay.
Are you ready to discuss our roles?
This isn't actually going to be a duel, right?
Oh, they are deadly serious. Borhall would have not dared to challenge Amila if not. The Odlum family has held duels in the past. It is something of a family tradition.
They've held duels before?
Yes. There was a duel between their two great-grandfathers, I believe. From what Borhall has told me, it began as a property dispute. Their uncle died in a duel after being challenged by their grandfather. He was accused of stealing family heirlooms. History, it seems, repeats itself.
Have an unfortunate and violent history.
Yes, and it seems that the cycle will continue. Unless you are able to get the brothers to agree to a peaceful resolution.
I'm ready to get started.
Very good. Let us begin. Your primary duty as Amila's second is to work with the brothers and see if a peaceful conclusion is possible. Namely, if Amila apologizes to Borhall and he accepts, the duel may not move forward. As for me, I will be procuring the weapons for the duel and the materials for the preceding ceremony. Borhall as challenger reserves the right to choose the weapons, and he has chosen blades. Do you have any concerns?
From what I've heard, Emil is a drunkard. Amila doesn't stand a chance against Borhall in a duel with blades.
I will note your concern, but know that Borhall has the final say. If that is all, we will break here and see to our duties. Before that, though, I know that this duel is foolish. I am sorry you got pulled into this. I will try and find another peaceful solution to this problem, should you be unsuccessful in convincing them to call it off.
Are duels commonplace in Varun culture?
Duels were quite common 100 years ago, but have become more rare with each passing generation.
At this point, the Odlum family is the only one that still takes part in this custom.
Wait, he has the right to choose the weapon? Does Amila have the right to anything?
Amila has the right to deliver a genuine apology to Borhall and stop this duel before it commences. The odds of him doing so, however, are low. The Odlum brothers, like their ancestors, are stubborn and prideful.
Alright, well, let's get going.
Report back to me when you have spoken with the brothers. We will discuss your secondary duty then.
Alright, so let's go talk to Amila. The Keep.
Do not agitate this city. I can hardly understand what I am seeing.
Actually, hold on. What I want to look at is like missions and the duel. All right, talk to Amila. All right, so this is just kind of a side quest type of thing we're doing right now. I'm still just confused. There's these kids that wanted to play hide and seek, and I have not found a single one of them. Like, where are these kids? I did not think it was going to be this complicated. Where are these kids? I'm looking for them. You know?
Vindicator.
I am the Vindicator.
Problem?
Lot of work to be done. But it will
You hiding a kid back here?
We lost a lot of good people to the vortex.
All right, Amila.
Ah, look who it is.
Yeah, it's me.
I will not waste your time. I already know what you have come to ask. You wish to inquire if there is any possibility of me apologizing to my brother. The answer is no. The duel shall go forward as planned.
Okay, you're gonna die. You seem eager to die.
Why are you so sure that I will die? I have been in plenty of scraps on the streets, and I am not some sheltered pushover like my brother.
Nothing good will come from this duel. What are you trying to prove?
You cannot just turn your back on family like Borhall has done to me. And now he wants to kill me. If he wins, I hope the guilt of what he has done will rot him from the inside out. And if I win, it is justice.
I want to ask you some more personal questions.
Fine. But do try to be brief. I would prefer to be alone so that I may enjoy what could very well be my final moments alive.
What led to this divide between you and your brother?
I do not know. Perhaps him challenging me to a duel has something to do with it.
Yeah, that just happened, bruh. Did Borhall ever help you when your parents would hit you?
I'm not getting into that with you.
You scared of dying?
Terrified.
Why do you refuse to apologize?
Do I have something to apologize for?
You aren't giving me real answers, man.
Correct. You are my second, not my acquaintance. I do not wish to speak of these things with you.
I can tell this smugness is all an act. There's more to you than you're letting on.
Is there? Perhaps you can convince me.
Sure, sure. Make me convince you, bro. Just talk to me for a bit and then I'll leave you alone.
You are very persistent.
Please?
You are joking.
Oh, we lost. All right, what do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 6. Your attitude's all an act. I know you're hurting inside.
Oh, you have me all figured out, do you?
Wait, did that work?
Enough, enough.
How did that work?
Go on, ask your questions again.
Did Borhall ever help you when your parents would hit you?
Yes, to a point. He would beg them to stop.
I can't believe that worked. It was a +6.
One day, I could not take it anymore. I wanted to run to the guards, tell them how my parents would hit me, starve me. Borhall talked me out of it. He said that mother and father would find out, and the beatings would only get worse. I listened to him, and on it went.
Why does Borhall still love your parents after all that?
I do not know. Ask him. I loved my parents too, you know. And what hurt most, more than any beating, was knowing they did not love me. Great Serpent. I wish I got the chance to sell my mother's urn. Serves her right.
What led to this divide between you and your brother?
I had a wife once. I'm not going to flatter myself and pretend that I was a good husband, but I loved her. And she loved me. Appreciated me. Faults and all. I never felt like I had to prove anything to her. When I say to you that she was my world, my everything, I am serious. She was perfect. And somehow, she loved something like me. It was like living in a dream every day. Nearly a decade ago, she and I shared a perfect night. In what I had believed would be a lifetime of perfect nights. But when I kissed her cheek in the morning, my lips froze. She was cold. Stone cold.
What the heck happened, man?
My beloved's death. I made one bad decision after another. To Borhall's credit, he was almost always there for me. He even paid for the funeral expenses. But he could not stop me from taking to the bottle, no matter how hard he tried. Eventually, he gave up on me. My own brother. His love and understanding has been replaced with scolding. I am truly alone.
Had a hard life, man.
I suppose, but please, I am not looking for pity.
I'm very sorry about your wife.
Thank you. But no amount of condolences will bring her back.
Why do you refuse to apologize?
Because I am furious! My own brother, I cannot make sense of it. Who would challenge their own flesh and blood to a duel? Damn him! Damn him for putting me in this position! Damn him because I know even if I were to apologize, ending this duel before it starts, I will always see someone who would rather me dead when I look at his face!
Do you really think you can kill Borhall?
As in, am I physically capable? Perhaps, if the Great Serpent wills it. Am I mentally capable? I believe so. I have never felt this fury within me before.
That was all. All you have to do is apologize. Why is that so difficult?
He is trying to kill me. Why should I be the one to apologize? Borhall likes to paint me as a ne'er-do-well. But what type of psychopath wants to kill their own brother? It is not fair. He should be the one begging for my forgiveness.
It's your funeral.
I have made my choice. If I am to die, so be it, but I am no coward.
Alright. I don't feel like we really convinced that dude at all. I mean, we got through a little bit, but does not feel like we got through to him enough. You know what I mean? I feel bad for the guy, though. You gotta feel bad for these guys. It's a tough life. And I just robbed them, so now I feel bad about that.
What is it? I need to prepare.
You should call the duel off. You'll end up regretting it if you don't.
I will do no such thing, and will feel no regrets in avenging Amila's constant dishonors. I have given him every chance, every credit. I have begged him to turn himself around. But instead, it has been endless years of dishonor and pain.
Isn't that what your parents did? Your parents brought endless dishonor and pain.
That this would be the only way things would end.
What would it take for you to call off the duel?
There is nothing that could lead me to calling it off. An apology from Amila is worthless. He always falls right back into his old ways. There is no apology grand enough to make up for nearly trading your late mother's remains to fund an addiction. That is inconceivable.
Isn't it against the rules for you to not accept an apology from Amila?
It would be, if Amila weren't a habitual liar, deceiver, and cheater. As I said before, an apology from him is less than worthless. He has apologized countless times for a decade, only to continue stabbing me in the back.
I want to ask you some personal questions.
You are not my second. I do not see how this is pertinent to your duties.
Maybe your answers to my questions will help me with my job.
Again, I do not see how this is pertinent. You are just wasting our time.
It's just weird. I'm expected to be a second, but I still barely know either of you.
No. It is better not to grow close to any of us. One of us will die, after all.
So help me be a better second for Amila.
I do not see how that is possible.
Okay, I'm gonna fail now. Might be your last chance to have a real conversation with someone. Oh? No wonder relationship. No, I don't want to say that. You're just making my job more difficult.
If you are sure this will aid you.
I'll keep asking if I need to. I could be really annoying.
Perhaps that will not be necessary. You have made some
Again, I don't know how we did that. I thought we like failed too. Jeez. I can't believe we just got through that. Your parents treated you and Amila horribly. Why do you care about their memories so much?
The family name is all we Adlams have left. My parents were great philanthropists. They built schools, parks, temples, monuments. They were two prime citizens of House Varun. But now everything they have built is gone, and our once great fortune is nearly spent. The money they left us was meant to be used for donations. We were meant to make Dazra a better place. But Amila has sucked the well dry. My parents, maybe they were not good people, but they were good citizens. and Amila trying to sell their remains was just barbaric.
In your mind, what caused this rift between you two?
The Koza ruined him. Once he began living at the bottom of a bottle, everything changed. I am just exhausted by him. It is exhausting to constantly be blamed by him for all of his problems, while always being expected to forgive and help him when he demands.
You mentioned Koza. What is that?
An alcohol made from grown milk. Amila is absolutely dependent on it, and his wife was too. The damn stuff rots your brain, I swear. He has always been a troublemaker, but once the Koza took over, he went from bad to worse. Now he is just an addict and a thief. I will be putting him out of his misery.
What was your relationship with Amila like before his addiction?
We were never the closest of brothers, as our personalities are just so different. But we were close enough. He was a free spirit, which irked my parents. Honestly, I respected him a lot. He was unbreakable, even though the world was not always kind. He was funny, kind, and he always was trying to cheer me up, even if I had nothing to be sad about. The Amila you know now is not my brother. My brother may as well have died years ago. The Amila walking around today is nothing like what he used to be.
Do you hate your brother?
I do not hate him. I do not love him either. And I can no longer tolerate him. I am sure Amila will spin a tale about his hard life. But the truth is that he has always been a miscreant and a troublemaker. But when Father moved to strike him, who dove in front of the blows? When Mother would not feed him, who sacrificed their food? It was me. It was always me. How does he repay me? He steals my valuables, slanders my name, and brings dishonor on the family. Any affection I had for my brother is long dead.
It's kind of sad that he blames his brother, really, instead of blaming his parents. Amila feels that you gave up on him after the loss of his wife.
Bullshit. I was by his side for years afterwards, supporting him. I was saddened by her passing, and I cannot imagine what Amila went through during that time. But how many years am I expected to take care of him? To smack the bottles from his hand, to pay the bail when he was caught stealing. I have done more for him in 10 years than he has ever done for me in our lifetimes.
Would you be happy if Amila died? Well, what have you done to support Amila through his
I
hardships?
have done everything, and he has left me with nothing. He comes begging for money, so I gave it to him. Then he comes begging for my items to pawn, so I sacrifice them. And then he comes screaming to me that I hate him, that I have done nothing to help him. All of this for a decade now. I would lay by his side every night praying that he would not choke on his own vomit. But in the mornings when I would throw away his bottles of Koza, he would fight me like a monster. I used to take such pride in giving to the community, and in using my privileged position to help the less fortunate in the city. But I can no longer do that, as Amila has taken nearly every cent from me. I have sacrificed my entire purpose for living in the hopes that Amila would get better. And he never does.
How did Amila get access to all the money if it was in this guy's care? Would you be happy if he died?
No, Great Serpent, no. I will take no pleasure in his death. However, I may admittedly feel relief. I will mourn the loss of my brother. The brother he used to be, at least. And I will pray that his restless soul finds comfort with the Great Serpent.
All right. If you knew it would end like this, why didn't you intervene?
Do you think I wanted this to happen? I tried to stop this downward spiral countless times. It was like saving someone from drowning, only for them to leap back into the ocean. Amila refuses to be helped, and he is determined to take me and the family name down with him.
You think he has a chance of beating you?
Not at all. I have served my time in the military. Amila's condition made him unfit for service. He may put up a good fight, but I will surely be the victor.
One way or another, you won't have to worry about him soon.
Right. I take no pleasure in this. But after today, what he did, he needs to be dealt with. If that is all, you may take your leave.
All right. That was a lot of talking, Crimson Knights. A lot of talking with these brothers. Let's go talk to Danica. See what she's got to say for herself.
How are you handling everything?
Poorly.
How did you fare?
I don't really think I broke through at all. Neither agreed to call off the duel. These brothers are stubborn and insane. The duel is still on. Neither agreed to call off the duel.
While disappointing, I am not surprised. Those brothers are stubborn as groats.
I like her face paint with the, like, white.
You may still have a chance to halt any bloodshed. Listen to me very carefully. Your final duty as a second is to prepare the ceremonial drinks that the duelists will imbibe prior to the duel. As you are preparing the drinks, you will treat each cup with this tranquilizer. Borhall and Amila will be too weak to fight after drinking this. This duel is idiotic, we both know it. It is a needless loss of life during a crisis where there is already so much death. And the victor will rue his actions for the remainder of his life. You have one final chance to stop this.
Why do I have to do this?
Tradition decrees that the second of the challenged prepares the ceremonial drinks. I, as the challenger's second, will lead the duelist in a final prayer. We must follow tradition closely so as to not arouse suspicion. If Borhall is wary of us, he will remove us as second and simply hire others. And the bloodshed will move forward unchallenged.
Are you sure this is safe to use?
Theoretically, this should be safe.
Alright. Leave it to me.
Very good. Report to me when you are finished. May the Great Serpent aid us.
Prepare the ceremonial drinks. Oh, here they are. Alright, so basically we could decide who should win here. We can trank both, neither, or one or the other. I would lean towards just tranking both. So I'm just gonna do it. But I'd be curious, Crimson Knights, what would you do?
Great Serpent, give me the strength to do what must be done.
Do not let Amila break you down. Is everything ready?
The ceremonial drinks have been prepared. Everything's ready, but are you sure about this?
I am sure. If everything is ready, then it is time to move forward. The time has come. Amila, are you sufficiently prepared?
I am ready.
It is time. Nothing we can do now but observe and hope for the best.
All right, let's see what happens with this duel. I feel like something bad's still gonna happen. Where's the cups? Okay, in their pockets.
To your health, brother. And may the great serpent have mercy on your soul, Amila. What is this? What have you done to me, Amila?
I am affected as well, dear brother. I did not do this. I can hardly see you in front of me.
What the hell is this? What did you do? What is this? Sabotage?
This duel was an asinine idea, Borhal. We put a stop to it. There is no use for needless bloodshed at times like these. We must come together, not kill one another.
You traitoress. You betray me. And then you lecture me.
Oh, enough of your grousing, Borhal. Your precious duel can wait. Or are you truly so determined to kill me?
Enough of your taunting. This is not over.
I am counting on that.
Remove yourselves. We must rest. But know that you have only delayed the inevitable.
Okay. What is the logic of all this? The logic doesn't make any sense. She's like, you have to put tranquilizer in their cups so that they don't suspect. And then the second that they start feeling it, she just is like, I'm gonna tell you everything. Yeah, I'm gonna immediately take credit for this and tell you exactly why we did it. Okay.
Thank the Great Serpent. You did it. The tranquilizer worked and you saved them both. Thank you for trusting me.
That wasn't the happy ending I was expecting.
Nonsense. You've made the right choice. Their egos are bruised, but deep down they are both relieved. Come what may, we have narrowly avoided a bloodbath today. If they are stupid enough to try again, we will find another way to stop it. But I doubt that day will come.
How do you know they won't just duel each other again?
I have faith that the Great Serpent will open their hearts to each other. He will show them that the pain from the tranquilizer would be dwarfed by humiliation and guilt, had the duel ended in bloodshed.
If you say so. I'm not so sure that this is the end.
Some of Amila's pessimism seems to have rubbed off on you. I want to thank you. You trusted me, and because of you, the brothers, my friends, are both alive. They are imbeciles, but better people than they seem. I am grateful for you. Please take this. It is admittedly not much compared to what you would have received if one of them had perished, but can you truly put a price on a human life? You are free to go. May the Great Serpent be with you. Always.
All right, what's our payment? 4,000. Pretty good. And 300 XP. Not bad. Now level 33, huh? All right, we completed that little side quest. I was actually somewhat involved. Find Sahima at Shadow Station Epsilon. Alright, let's do it. I don't know. I don't know where these kids are. That's the thing. Like, where are these kids? We're supposed to find the kids. Don't know where they are.
Remember this.
Just trying to survive one more day.
Move, no loitering.
That guy's being chased.
You have committed a grave offense, citizen.
I am sorry, please, have mercy. I am starving, I cannot sleep. I cannot think due to my hunger.
You are not the only one suffering. Your actions have deprived another of precious food. You will await your punishment at the security center. Come along.
No, no, please.
Move!
Alright. He's being arrested. Fair enough. Halls of Devotion and Halls of Authority. Here's the goods exchange. Alright, I don't think I've gone in here yet, so let's take a look in here. We're looking for these kids, Crimson Knights. I don't know where they've gone.
My brother lost his Vindicator. Do you have any rations to spare, Makola?
No. I have weapons.
Makola Jubov.
And if I did have rations, they would cost credits like everything else. You should buy a gun and shoot a growth yourself instead of leeching off of hard-working people's backs.
What happened to make you such a jaded bastard? In times like these, we should be helping one another.
Alright, let's see what I can steal.
Offer rations to the hungry. Seems all you do is take.
Alright. I just stole from this guy while he was distracted.
Oh. Already have enough to worry about without an interloper in my shop. What do you want?
That wasn't much of a sales pitch.
I do not waste people's time. If you need my goods, you will buy them. If not, you will leave. I do not know what to make of your arrival here. You may have convinced the others.
Somehow this added a bounty to me here, by the way. I don't know why.
However, your credits are worth as much as anyone else's. I will trade with you, but I have no interest in being your friend.
I didn't ask to be your friend. Is there anything I could do to earn your trust, though?
You will always be an outsider to me. Always. The last thing this city needs is to open the gates and let outsiders flood in. Outsiders with weapons, crew, ulterior motives. I am disappointed that so many of my people have embraced you so blindly, when we should have found strength within each other.
Are you concerned for your business, what with everything happening?
I have no reason to be concerned. The Great Serpent is testing our faith, and my devotion has always been resolute. Myself and my business shall both be stronger at the end of this, as a product of our loyalty to the Great Serpent.
You think the Great Serpent destroyed homes and families as a test of faith? Doesn't that seem cruel?
I will not dignify that nonsense with an answer.
Okay. Then what are you selling?
Are worth the same as everyone's, I suppose.
Usually buy Digipix. Scouts calibrated old Earth assault rifle. Looks cool. Take that, and we'll be moving on our way here. All right, so what does this say? Jarek Plaza? Jarek Plaza? So what's this? Wada House, locked. Requires a key.
The Great Serpent saved us from sin.
With the settled systems, in what has come to be known as the Serpent's Crusade.
Did we win?
Well, the settled systems think they did.
Why did we fight them again?
Jinan Varun believed that he was tasked by the Great Serpent to claim dominion over the galaxy. The Serpent's Crusade was an attempt to make that a reality.
What do you think of the Serpent's Crusade?
What do I think of it?
Yeah. Do you think it was...
Yes, child. I know what they meant. And my answer is this. If Jinan Varun decided that the Crusade was necessary, then it was. The Great Serpent told him to do it after all, and we do not question the Great Serpent.
Do you think we will all be okay?
No, I don't, kid.
Vindicator.
Mother tells me not to worry. As much as I did not like it, she seems so sad. I miss going to school.
I can't remember. Are you the kids I was looking for in this hide and seek?
I hope things go back to normal soon.
Yeah, they're not gonna. They're not gonna, kid. I'm sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news for you, but things are not going back to normal.
Vindicator.
Vindicator. Vindicator. Vacant house. Only vacant house key can unlock. Where do I get all these keys, dude? Jeremiah, how's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. Jeremiah, I believe that you came in 4th place in Twitch Timber.
Rebuild Dazra to its former glory.
Except we can't build without construction materials and resources. And what about this talk of missing supplies? I would think the conversation starts there. Hmm?
Dot Rec, welcome, welcome, man. How are you doing?
The investigation has been slow going.
How convenient.
You're putting the growth before the horns. The issue is not the supplies, it's the workforce. This may sound weird, but if we could reunite with some of the exiles from House Maleen...
Careful, Envoy. It means nothing if those who lend a hand are holding a knife.
Not to mention, they're completely sloughing mad. What? Too soon? It's only been about 50 years.
For now, let me see what I can find out regarding the missing supplies. It's possible they were lost in the tragedy along with everything else, but I don't know for sure. Once that is sorted, we can revisit this debate.
Of course.
So Jeremiah already gave you some moon rocks as your prize. Dot Rec said, what place did I get? 7th? Dot Rec, I don't think you got a place because you didn't watch over on Twitch.
First the cataclysm, now this. There's too much going on right now.
Just try working less. It works for rich people.
I'll try to keep that in mind. I'm sorry if I seem a bit flustered. Things have been chaotic since the Cataclysm, and now word of missing supplies. But that doesn't excuse my rudeness. Let me at least introduce myself. My name is Kezrani Dulkef.
Kezrani Dulkef.
For House Dulkef.
So, Jeremiah, I gave the moon rocks to your Twitch account, and basically, you know, the way that Streamlabs works, you have your Twitch account, you have your YouTube account, and it attaches moon rocks to either. It also attaches watch time. So if you want me to transfer them, now that Twitch Timber's over, I can transfer, you know, between Twitch or YouTube if you would like. Just let me know. Ideally, DM me in Discord, you know, letting me know what you'd like me to do, and I'll do that. Executor?
Members of House Dulkef who handle trade in and out of Dazra. We are part of the Ministry of Commerce, but our building was lost in the Cataclysm.
Sounds like you're someone important.
I'm not someone in power, if that's what you think. Still, my work is important and allows me to meet all manner of people. Which is what I assume brings you to me? Do you need assistance?
I overheard your conversation, was curious.
In that case, maybe you can help. It's about the supply shortage. There may be a reason for it beyond the Cataclysm itself. A week ago, my cousin Ukaru came to my office concerned about a series of lost shipments. He was certain someone was using the tragedy as cover to steal supplies and route them to our enemies.
Using the tragedy as cover seems especially low. Or which enemies?
I'm not sure. The message was vague, and there are many who would want to do us harm.
Seems especially low.
Agreed. It is difficult to believe, and as such, the proof must be ironclad. So I told my cousin to return with more evidence, and when I didn't hear back, I assumed that was the end of it. But this morning, I received a slate from a courier. It was from Ukaru. It was worrying, to say the least.
Odd that he wouldn't talk to you in person.
Yes. He was trying to leave a trail, it seems, in case something happened. The contents were cryptic. He mentions a possible conspiracy and being followed, and, well, I hate to say
I would just suspect him.
I'm starting to panic. He hasn't shown up to work in days, and the timing of all this feels suspicious. But if he is in danger, I don't know if it's safe for me to investigate. I need someone disconnected from the noble houses.
Why someone disconnected from the noble houses?
The slate Ukaru sent via courier is light on details, but he did say that one of the noble houses may be involved. Which, if true, would emphasize the need for discretion and an outside party.
Jeremiah, yes, I can transfer your points and watch time from Twitch to YouTube. That is possible to do. Maddie said, I'll definitely do the same since I don't know when I'll be on Twitch next time. All right, I can make those transfers for you guys. What kind of shipments have gone missing?
Vital supplies for the city, which given the Cataclysm is a wide breadth of things. Construction materials, medical kits, food. The loss of all this is a great cause for concern, given the state of the city.
Why not investigate it yourself?
I'm not sure that's wise, given Ukaru's warnings. If what he says is true, a watchful eye is being kept on House Dulkef. They may blame him or me for the supplies going missing. And if I investigate this, I could be accused of wiping records or tampering with evidence.
Okay.
An independent investigator, unaffiliated with the houses, is what we need here.
Fair enough. All right, I'll investigate. Where do I start?
The workstation is likely your best bet. He's been working in the rehabilitation unit on the 3rd floor of the Halls of Healing. If you run into any issues with access, hand this slate to my fellow executors. Once you locate him, report back to me. I've got a meeting at House Kadik later, but I shouldn't be hard to track down. Hopefully you'll find my cousin alive and safe.
Okay. The Halls of Obedience. All right, this whole DLC area is pretty big, actually. Good bit to explore. All must serve. So there's like nothing in here. Kind of weird. Meat house discovered. The Great Meat House.
I miss being... I am hungry.
I would give you food if it gave me the option.
The Great Serpent will deliver us from this. I know it.
Guess what she tells me? She tells me there is somebody else. Never loved me to begin with. Sloth. 10 ways to be used.
If you require aid, Hanto Mirara at the Halls of Healing may be able to assist you. If she can spare
All right, let's go into the meat house.
Stay a while.
Creso Abbas.
The outside world can wait, huh? Aha! It's you.
Yes, it's me.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you're looking to stave off hunger, you will find no better place. We serve high-quality growth, freshly slaughtered.
Seems like my kind of place.
This seems like your kind of place. Aha, yes, friend. This is the place. Now, just enjoy yourself. If you need something, holler. And I do mean holler.
Has the vortex affected your food supply?
Our food supply? We are holding on. The growth farmers have been working tirelessly to make sure there are no major disruptions. I am unsure how long that can realistically continue, but I trust in the Great Serpent.
How do you feel about the disaster?
How do I feel about it? Not good. Not good. But I am holding on, though. There's no point in becoming bogged down by fear. I also feel strangely honored in a way that I am able to serve the people of Dazra in this time of need. To offer them food and allow them to, if, well, only for a moment, escape to a simpler, safer time. What an honor that is, truly.
How long have you worked here, my boy?
How long has it been? Maybe 45 years.
Jeez.
It is painful to say
Okay,
that.
you've been here a long time, my guy.
I remember the day my younger brother and I began our first shift in the slaughterhouse. He barely knew how to handle a knife. Some years later, though, he was practically running the place. He passed some time ago. But
I'm sorry.
Mead House still holds so many wonderful memories of him. I am so thankful that the Great Serpent saw fit to spare this place.
Trying to find something.
Anton is across the way if you are feeling unwell.
I'll take a look at what you're selling.
Some groat to whet your appetite.
Alright, so let's look at what we got here. Chunks groat, groat meat, groat milk, groat pie, restores 5% plus 8 carry capacity, plus 5% XP gain. Okay. Buy one of those. Get a little bit of XP gain, not bad. Okay.
Great Serpent bless you.
So it looks like right now, the Buccaneers and the Falcons are tied. And
Times like these, it is important to eat and stay strong.
the Buccaneers just kicked a field goal, took a 3-point lead.
Word around the city is that emergency food rations are running low. I pray our broad supply holds firm. We will be fine. How can you be so sure? If the emergency rations run out, everyone will look to us to provide food. Could we keep up with demand?
Malik has not failed us yet. The growth farms appear to be in
Look at these chunks of growth.
We're mercifully spared from the catastrophe. As long as we get our growths, we'll be fine.
Excuse me. I have work to do.
You just keep chopping up those groats, all right? Doing a great job. That's the meat house. Hello. The alteration clinic.
When you are older, you get your tattoos like me.
They are so pretty. I cannot wait. I want tattoos just like yours.
When you are older, you can get them. I think they will suit you better than me.
Does it hurt when you get them?
It is uncomfortable, but it is not as bad as you think. And you are stronger than I am, so it should not bother you at all.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Great.
Mother has been busy lately, so I do not see her very often. My father has been gone for a while. I hope he's okay.
Vindicator.
Vindicator.
Vindicator?
Alright, so what's in here? This is alteration clinic. Let's take a look around in here. Is this where everybody gets their tattoos?
It is good to
Saharastan.
see you. Business has been slow since the calamity struck. Welcome to the Alteration Clinic, where you can change your look to change your life.
This is just an enhance, isn't it?
I am not allowed to call it that, but where you are from, that is what you would call a shop like mine. Even those in Dazra are surprised. The shop was set up by my father not so long ago, after he came to acquire the machine. The Alteration Clinic is still a novelty to a lot of people here. I must admit, I am excited that you've stopped by. Maybe a customer from the settled systems can add an air of legitimacy to my little operation here.
Do you get a lot of customers?
Enough to keep the machine running, but business has never been lucrative.
You said your father acquired the enhanced machine. How did he do that?
Well, it was not a legal transaction. Look, this is my shop. I do not have to answer these questions. This is a completely legitimate operation, and I do not condone my father's actions.
No offense, but is this safe? Do you know what you're doing?
No need to worry. It is perfectly safe, I assure you. I keep the machine in good working order myself.
I'm sure.
And my training is as good as any enhanced practitioner in the settled systems. My father and I spent hours scouring the machine's instruction manual.
All right, I'll use your machine.
Just finished repairing the damn thing, so you are in for a treat.
Oh my gosh, I got no clothes on. This is actually an absurd number of possible... possible customizations, you know what I mean? Alright, we can do that. Tattoos, I'm on 12. These neck tattoos are actually pretty cool. This one's cool. I like that. All right, let's finish. Let's go with this. Okay. Made some little adjustments to ourselves. Nothing too major. South gate that way. Halls of healing this way. The halls of healing discovered. Still can't find these kids that are hiding. I don't know where these kids went. Like, I am just so confused. What the?
Why can I not leave this place? More than a few steps and I'm lost in darkness. Please, release me from this.
I'm trying, bro. Okay. Anybody else see that? That was kind of creepy. All right, let's just save. We haven't saved it all tonight. Let's get a save in. All right, now let's go into the halls of healing. Just doing a lot of exploration of this new city that we're in here, Crimson Knights. We'll start to get into more of the missions. We did one side quest, but
business with Husband.
Can I talk to you, or Hazmak Dolkef?
Whatever Razma has tasked you with deserves your full attention.
Okay. Radiology?
I'm sorry, but this wing of the hospital is under investigation. You'll have to leave.
Give slate. Kisrani sent me. The slate should provide me access.
Even with the cataclysm, this is highly irregular. But not surprising. Kisrani is obsessed with transparency and often seeks independent help. I find this tendency unwanted.
This guy has the exact earrings that I had before I changed.
Complete disregard for operational security, rules, and regulations.
Possibly. And yet, despite what I said, and unsaid, she persists in doing so. So, we must come to a compromise.
A good compromise leaves everyone unhappy. This one was particularly miserable.
I will give you the keycard to Ukari's computer. You will be able to access documents and correspondence for the past month. Any further access will require admin privileges, which I am not willing to grant.
That's not good enough. I need admin privileges.
I apologize, but you were only given access to view the computer's records. Admin privileges are restricted to House officials only.
The state of Dazra is such that using normal channels is impossible.
That's irrelevant. Rules are rules.
I'm here on behalf of Kisrani Gulkef. There's no reason not to grant me full approval.
True. Although Kisrani did not request admin access for you, I would expect her to, if it's required for her investigation.
Ukaru Dukef has been absent from his post. Whatever privacy rights he had are now forfeit.
Regardless of his violations, admin access is not granted so cavalierly. I am sorry, but I cannot grant you that level of access. You'll have to make do.
Dang it! We failed! We finally failed one tonight. Well, did Ukaru give you any details about what he was up to?
Unfortunately, rather than use the proper channels, he chose to start his own investigation.
A very unfortunate choice.
I will not pretend to know the particulars of this case. I will say this. We are House Dul Kef. We have a reputation. We are professional. We are exacting.
We don't make mistakes.
Who are you, medical robot? And why are you a part of this conversation anyways? When did Ukaru last check in for work?
Ukaru hasn't logged into his station for some time. I've had to process several write-ups documenting his absence.
Dereliction of duty, failure to serve, fireable offenses all around.
We've also had to shift resources and people to make up for his absence. Suffice to say, it has made navigating this current situation more difficult.
Jeremiah, have a good night, sir. I'll make sure to transfer all your stuff probably tomorrow before the stream. But thanks for popping in, my friend. Is it unusual for Ukaru to abandon his post?
It is highly unusual for anyone to display such disobedience, especially now. Such actions are tantamount to heresy. Loss of employment is the most likely outcome.
A beheading isn't off the table.
This robot is like out of pocket, dude. What is wrong with this robot? Has anyone else been allowed entry here?
Several. The halls of healing are extremely busy. We can't keep track of every individual that passes through. In particular, the patients. We had to usher one out of here just now, who claimed to have a crippling headache.
Given the patient himself was a headache, it's likely genetic.
Admin privileges would
this
allow
robot, dude.
results, however, that tracked the last 3 users to sign in.
So why won't you give me admin privileges?
Now, to get back to these spreadsheets.
Bro, why would you not give me admin privileges? Especially after you say that? Like, obviously I should have admin privileges.
This unit has been repurposed from a medical bot to aid in smuggling and trade. Regardless of who survived the incident, the work must go on. All must serve.
Ukarl Dukef's computer. Okay. Anonymous tip. Executive Dukef. If you have not lately, I highly suggest you do an audit of your supply chain. Look for shipments put on hold and approved remotely. As for how I know, well, call me a concerned citizen with an eye for this sort of thing. Oh, and do hurry. A good lead is like a puff of smoke. Hard to miss, but wait too long, and it's gone. What's going on here? All right, we'll explore that in a minute. Our Crimson Knights. I'm gonna go grab another drink. I'll be right back, and we'll continue. Okay?
Where you are from, but we demand law and order here. Remember that.
BRB. All right. Let's look into this guy's computer, see what we can find. Be nice if we had admin access, though. Access the deleted logs. Ukaro Dulkef's logs. Department of Commerce, Ukaro Dulkef. Kisrani Dulkef. Records deleted. All these are deleted. Record deleted. Use the built-in archive recovery or talk to administrator for further information. Okay, I literally can't look at any of this. Hack novice lock? Yeah, obviously we're gonna do that. Kidding me? Of course we gotta do that. Deleted record. Oh, I've been caught and now I have a bounty on me? Alright, whatever. Whatever. Okay, restored. Shipments put on hold. The other day, I received a message from an anonymous source insisting that I do an audit of her supply chain. Very peculiar. Normally, I would dismiss such a missive, but in the wake of the cataclysm, showing additional diligence here is prudent. As a result, I performed an audit of her supply data, and what I found is troubling to say the least. Several shipments were supposed to be routed to institutions in need were put on hold for reasons that are unclear. Strange. Typically, this is done when a shipment is suspected of containing contraband or worse. And yes, I understand weapon shipments must be carefully examined, but many of these crates contain med packs, construction materials, and other essential resources. They were all approved via a remote login code, which allowed them to bypass the normal approval process. This is something only high-ranking officials would have access to. I've done an export of the access logs, but I can't store the results here. I'll export it to a slate and hide it in a box in Kisrani's office. I'll also be placing tracking devices on future supply shipments in hopes of catching them being moved. Attachments, generate a report. Remote desktop log open, memory page, 128 minutes, 4096 max. Maximum stack depth, 100. This is remote log record only. All direct login history will be ignored. Log exported to slate. All right. Shipment. Or restored, missing shipments. Okay. Remote login, not available, not available. Generic resources, mark for hold, mark for hold, mark for hold, mark for hold, mark for hold. So generic, medical, weapons, munitions, ship parts. Tracking the shipment. I knew it! The supply crates are on the move. I extended the range of the tracking devices used to locate crates in large warehouses. With the increased distance, I can see when the shipment was placed on hold, confiscated and placed in lockup, all from my office computer. I won't be able to follow the crates until they leave the facility completely, but when they do, I'll set my scanner to the device's frequency, 99.014809, which will lead me to wherever they're being forwarded to. Maybe if I know who's receiving them, I can ask the larger question. Who is stealing these shipments? For them to do this so cleanly, it must be someone with connections inside the great houses. Restored. Am I being followed? The other day, I could have sworn I was being followed. It's just a feeling, but a very strong one. Sometimes in crowded spaces, you can sense the people around you constricting the oxygen until the air itself collapses around your throat. That's what it felt like. My breath felt tighter and tighter. My pursuer coming closer and closer until I could feel their presence standing right behind me. When I turned around, there was no one there. Curious. Must be my anxiety, or maybe it's something else? I know I'm very close to uncovering something big, something that may even implicate one of the great houses, and on top of that, they're shamefully using the cataclysm as a cover. The next few days will be eventful, that's clear. My palms are damp with excitement. Login records. Ukaro Dukaf, Ukaro Dukaf, Ukaro Dukaf, Ukaro Dukaf, Ukaro Dukaf. User remote login.
You are not supposed to be here.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna move.
You are under arrest.
What?
Do not resist and come with us peacefully.
Don't worry, I'll go quietly.
There is no need for any more trouble.
Seriously, you're arresting me? Come on. Just let me pay the fine and leave. Now I gotta break in here, steal all the stuff back. You know how they be. Stolen artwork. Tranquility Classic. Maroon Heretic Writings. Alright, I want all this. Give all that back to me, please. Those credits, like... Stolen items locker. Alright. What do we got here? We got 3. All right, we're in. Let's take everything back. Yes, I want it all. Inmate 00367A. Crime theft. Status sentenced. Theft heresy sentenced. Heresy treason sentenced. Theft assault sentenced. Murder sentenced. Alright, so I think I stole back everything I wanted. Alright, no problem. Cost me a couple digi-picks, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Alright, Vorus Neroon.
The walking security breach. If it were up to me, you would have never made it past the city gates. Be well aware that I am always watching you.
Okay,
If you make a
Vorus.
single mistake, if you ever jeopardize the people of Dazra, then I will be there to bring you down.
All right, Dot Rec, have a good night, sir. Thank you for popping in and watching as well. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, probably continuing with some Starfield Shattered Space DLC. Sounds to me like you're questioning Malibor's judgment.
Do not dare question my loyalty. Using his name as manipulation tells me all I need to know about you. You may now be promised, but that does not mean you are one of us. Not to me. Now move along. I have work to do. And apparently, so do you.
Pay no attention to me here, sir. Just looking around, you know? Just taking a little look around. Don't worry about it. Whew. Almost got caught there. Crimson Knights. Almost. Oh, Varun mission board. All right, let's take a look. What do we got here? Pick up polysensorial art at deserted relay station. Smuggle. We've arranged for pickup of polysensorial art in the Huygens system. Retrieve the shipment. Return it to Dazra. Okay. Let's register it. Destroy the Varun prophecy at Moloch. A known zealot ship's been reported in the Moloch system. Locate the Varun prophecy and destroy it. Kill the woeful Vortex Phantom at the Hermit Groat Farm. We're offering a reward for anyone who eliminates the woeful Vortex Phantom last seen at the Hermit Groat Farm on Varun Kai. All right. Do that as well. All right, we've accepted 3 missions from the board. Glad that we got to visit prison.
Sometimes it feels like we are not making any progress.
I saw one of those things. A phantom. Its face was so familiar to me. Could it have been my partner who was lost to the calamity?
Seems like probably yes.
I don't want to believe it. I would rather my beloved have died swiftly, painlessly. I do not want to believe that they are now a phantom, trapped between worlds.
Do you really think it was them? Surely it is possible you were mistaken. You have been through so much. Your brain is playing tricks on you. The Great Serpent would not torment you in such a way.
No, it was them. I know it. Trying to reach out to me, trying to get me to save them.
You must not torment yourself like this, my friend. I am trying to keep strong.
But I fear I may be losing my mind.
They both just said the same exact thing. Trying to keep strong, but I fear I may be losing my mind. Varun Starstorm. I might steal this. Stole it. That'd be a rough living situation, I have to say that. Who can possibly see me here? Let's break in. Here we go. Analyzer's Deep Seeker Space Helmet. We'll take that. I don't know. I guess we'll take all of it. Okay. Industrial workbench, blah blah blah. Okay.
Just trying to make it through
Alexa Limal.
Did you have something to say to me?
A simple hello's usually good enough.
Hello. Sorry, I do not want to be rude. Most people tend to ignore me, so I'm not very good at talking. And, well, you are the one that Anasco spoke to, so... well, forgive me if I am nervous.
What do you do for work?
I, work in storage. It suits me well, and I do not have to talk with anyone. Well, most of the time. The pay is good enough for me to go to Herald's Rest after work, and that is all that really matters to me.
How do you feel about everything happening in Dazra?
Not good. Things are scary.
Very, very deep and
I try not
insightful.
to think about it too much, but well, it's not easy. There was another storage employee that I worked with, but I have not seen him in weeks. I think well, it's pretty obvious what happened to him. He was always nice to me. He did not deserve this. So yeah, things are scary. Even Dumar is probably scared, even though he always seems so happy. Oh, Dumar is the ship technician, by the way.
Okay.
All must serve.
All must serve. All must serve. This is a healer.
I pray that the Great Serpent will deliver us from our hardships soon.
Don't get crushed, Emma! No, Emma! Oh god, that was so close. Yo, Citrian, how's it going, man? Still not Final Fantasy 14. We're playing Starfield. You're not gonna have time for that anymore anyways. You're a married man. You got other things you gotta worry about. You know? Alright. I get a bit disoriented still on this map. I don't remember where we even were. Bree said, geez, that was a close one. It really was. Okay, so what time is it? It's 11:23. Okay. Okay, so it's at least marking all these things as explored, so that's good. I think that we are over by Herald's Rest. Is that where I was? No, no, no. I was over by the Halls of Healing. I was all the way over here. Okay, I sort of remember how to get over there. So let's see if we can actually find our way over there. Okay, I must be overburdened too. Let's see if we can hand her a bunch of crap.
I think the marshal was
I'm encumbered. Why are you following me around? I can't even like transfer stuff to you. What is the point of you? What's over here? Let's look over here. My goal for tonight's stream is if we can like pretty much fully explore this city, then the next stream we can just focus on like doing the quests and exploring outside of the city and that kind of stuff.
Not a very nice home anyway, huh?
Your jokes are not helpful.
I apologize. I am just trying to put a smile on that face. It has been so long since I have seen you smile.
I do not understand. How are you like this? How can you be so relaxed? We are homeless.
The house and our belongings, they were nice, and I do miss them. But they are not you. You, my love, are my strength. As long as I have you, nothing can break me. Everything will be alright, love. I promise you.
You're romantic. You always know what to say. Will I ever see my family again?
Oh, okay. Well, that got heavy again. This is kind of a cool visual right here. All right, right now, the Falcons are kicking a field goal to tie the game with no time left. And it's a tie. So it's going into overtime. It's a tie game 30-30. Buccaneers and Falcons are going into overtime. Crazy. All right. See what's going on over here.
Now is not the time for doubt. Now is the time for devotion, for loyalty. For the great serpent has shown himself and the power he wields. Do not be afraid, be joyful. Come together and rejoice, for through this tragedy, our salvation...
This is Anaza Kaisir.
Without doubt. The great serpent is here and has always been here. You have been spared for a reason, so do not be afraid. Be empowered and go forth with renewed faith, renewed strength. All must serve. All must serve.
All must serve.
I will do anything to sleep in my own bed again.
You could probably just get in it and go to sleep.
Vindicator.
Kind of a thought.
The great serpent would not have done this unless truly necessary. We must not doubt his
Vindicator.
intentions.
Do you see?
Yeah, Vindicator.
Anaza Kaisir.
The great serpent sends you to me once again.
What exactly does a herald do?
The High Council supports the Speaker on matters practical and political. Heralds like myself provide spiritual and philosophical guidance. Together with the Speaker, we work to divine the intent of the Great Serpent and to spread his message to the people of House Varun. And, as time permits, I make myself available to the people of Dasra for the same guidance. I exist to serve, as do we all.
How do you think this calamity will impact the faith of the citizens?
It would be a true shame if, in the face of adversity and tragedy, the people turn away from the Great Serpent. In times of crisis, that is where the Great Serpent shows himself most. He guides us to seek community, empowers us to rebuild better and stronger, encourages us to find a newfound faith in him. I pray the people of Dasra see that it is not a time for fear or doubt. It is acceptable to grieve what we have lost, but we must not let that grief poison our minds. It is my hope that people will turn towards and not away from the Great Serpent. Through him, we can rebuild a better Dasra, forged in a blazing fire of faith and community.
Can you pray with me?
Of course. Great Serpent, oh Great Serpent, please hear our prayer. Inject us with your venom, so that we may be emboldened to serve you. Kill all our fears and doubts. Show us that only through you can true peace and contentedness be achieved. All must serve.
What a prayer. What a prayer.
Farewell.
Farewell. Look at that tower, man. It's just... it's intense. Oh, is this one of the kids?
Wally and Alana's house is great, but I miss my old one. You found me! Wow, you're a lot better than me at this
It took me 2 streams to find you.
Smile on my friends' faces.
Ivali mentioned before that your parents are gone. Are you going to be okay?
I'll be okay. Ivali and Alana's parents have taken me in.
All right. Are they treating you well?
Yeah, I like living with them because they have a big house. But I don't really see their parents that much. It's nice living with Alana and Ivali, though, since we're able to play a lot more now. Really, it's a good thing that I'm staying with them, since their parents have been so busy lately. Alana's been really sad about that, so I've been trying hard to cheer him up. I'm not sure if I've been helping, but I'm trying my best.
I'm sure your friends appreciate what you've been doing for them.
I hope so. This may sound mean, but sometimes I get a little annoyed with them. I'm always the one that has to figure out what games to play. But every time I get frustrated, I try to think of Mother and Father. They'd want me to help my friends, and I want them to be proud of me.
Your parents are proud of you, wherever they may be.
Yeah.
I'll be nice to her,
I really
okay?
hope so.
Do you mind if I ask what happened to them?
My house was close to the Scaled Citadel when the, thing happened. It's gone now, and so are my parents. I was playing with Alana at his house when it happened. Alana's parents told me that mine were dead, and that I'd be living with them now.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's alright. But, sorry, I don't really want to talk about it anymore.
That is completely fair, okay? Alright, I should be going.
Okay, thanks for the game.
You're welcome, girl. Oh, wow. The Falcons just scored a big touchdown in overtime. Huge. Pressure's on Baker Mayfield now. Or is that it? If you score a touchdown, it's over. Oh, I forgot. I thought you still get a chance. So overtime rules, if you get a touchdown, it's just over. The other team doesn't even get a chance. Is that the rules? I don't like that, man. It's just... I feel like the other team should still get a chance. They still got to get the ball. Wow, that's pretty devastating if you're the Bucks. Still just looking for these kids that are hiding. I don't know where they are. So this is Halls of Healing here as well.
The requests for aid and supplies never cease.
Lijana Dulkef.
Can I have a word? Thank you for stopping to talk to me.
Oh, you're welcome.
My
You're
name
welcome,
is
Lijana.
Dulkef.
You're welcome.
Normally, I would ask how I can help you, but under the circumstances, I'm the one who needs help. I oversee the delivery of goods to those living outside the city. Unfortunately, I lost one of my couriers to the recent catastrophe. I have sought a replacement, but extra hands are in desperately short supply.
And now the deliveries are piling up.
I see that you understand. I wouldn't normally seek help from someone I don't know. However, I am not above admitting my situation. The truth is, this is about more than just a business transaction. It is very important to me that someone makes these deliveries as soon as possible.
Why the urgency? Is this something personal?
The truth is, I am new to this position. When I assumed these duties, it was impressed upon me that I would carry a great burden. The Ministry has never failed to make a timely delivery. Our reputation in this regard is flawless. That reputation and my position are both now in jeopardy.
It's a difficult time for everyone.
Do you think I don't know that? I was there the day it happened. The last thing I need is to be patronized.
I'm not patronizing you. I'm just saying. It's a tough time.
I let my
Ligiana? Jeez.
If I fail, the reputation of House Dulkev will be tarnished. Time is wasting, so I will get to the point. I would like you to be my new courier. Our deliveries are paid upon arrival. You can keep the payments for yourself. The Ministry of Commerce has a sterling reputation, and it is my duty to uphold it, no matter the cost. Please tell me that you will accept. Don't force me to beg on my knees where all can see.
I believe you actually would beg, but I'll let you off the hook. It would be an honor to serve House Dulkev.
Well spoken, and very true. In so doing, you can take pride in knowing you have made a contribution to a noble lineage. Here are the packages. One is for Alikja Dalka, who you can find at a nearby growth farm.
Okay.
Another is for Firan Nostal, who is working on some repairs at Hamati Station.
All right.
The last is for Lazim Balian, who can be found at the shrine to the north of the city. May the Great Serpent grant you swift and safe travels.
All right. Easy enough. We can do that. We can do that. We got all these packages. Hopefully they don't weigh too much. I think we just found another hiding kid at Jarek Plaza. Yay! I found you, Ivali. I found you.
Hi.
Whoa. Like, calm down, though. Aren't you disappointed I found you?
No. That's the point of the game, right? Really, I'm glad you found
Point of the
me,
game's
but
winning, you know?
It would have been embarrassing for you if you didn't.
That's true. I was actually getting kind of embarrassed.
Hiding spots got eaten by the Great Serpent.
You really think the Great Serpent ate the city?
Yeah, I mean, what else could do that?
I don't know.
Mother and father say that this is proof that the Great Serpent is real.
See, remarkably upbeat.
No, the Great Serpent will help us.
Why would the Great Serpent eat the city just to help everyone after? I'm sure he will.
Yeah, there's no reason to be scared when we know he'll help us. I hope he helps us soon, though. I miss my old hiding spots.
All right, well, I gotta get going, find this last kid.
Mila and Alana. But, don't tell them I said that. Bye!
Bye! All right, so we found 2 out of the 3 kids now, so that's good. I honestly was getting worried, like, these poor kids are just, like, out here waiting for me to find them, and I never found them. And they're like, where the heck is this guy? You know?
The Great Serpent will deliver us.
Okay, so I feel like I was in the halls of healing. I was in the halls of healing, and that's where I got arrested. All right, Maddie said, Marshall explained this to me before. Here's how it works. The first team to touch it in overtime gets a touchdown, it's over. But if they get a field goal, the other team still has a chance. See, what I'm saying is, I feel like that's not really fair, though. Like, I feel like either way. Use Crimson's referral code for $5 off G Fuel. Thanks, Maddie. I feel like either way, both teams need to get a chance in overtime. It doesn't feel fair to me that if one team scores a touchdown, it's just over. Like, the other team should at least get a shot at it. In my opinion. I don't know. What do you think? I don't think it should just be over if the first team to touch it gets a touchdown. Hanton Errara.
Oh, it's you. Let me make one thing very clear.
Okay.
You will receive no preferential treatment.
Okay.
No free treatments,
All
no
right.
free supplies.
Okay.
We barely have enough as it is.
All right. Fair enough. That suits me fine, or that's disappointing. That's fine.
Good. Please understand, I have not been myself lately. You found me at a bad moment.
I love this person.
Overwhelming.
This is
But it was
hilarious.
no excuse to act like I just did. I apologize.
Okay. Apology accepted.
I appreciate that. Now, may I help you with something?
I want everything free. How did you become a healer?
I had little choice in the matter, as everyone in my family has been in this profession. As soon as I came of working age, my father would set me beside him and have me aid his procedures.
Do you ever wish you went into a different profession?
I am unsure. I think about that at times. Did I become a healer just to appease my father? Should I have pushed back and traveled another path in life? Well, I must stop ruminating. This type of talk is inappropriate around patients.
How do you feel about the disaster?
Exhausted, drained, hopeless. I am not sure what brought this disaster upon us, whether it was the Great Serpent's wrath, or a horrible accident, or something else. But what I do know is that these people who are suffering, they did not deserve any of this.
It's easy to fall into hopelessness, but I know that Dazara will recover.
I do not believe your optimism is warranted, frankly, but I will admit it is a nice change of pace. I hope you are right. But
I
for
think
now,
she
it's
has
hard
the
to believe
same
that we will ever cross
tattoo as me, as my character. All right, I can use some medical supplies. What do you
Only
got?
Purchase what you need.
What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? I do want that. I mean, med packs, like, I'm taking them, dude. There's just not enough of these. I'm sorry. All right, I think we're good there. I need help, Doc.
Let me take a look. That looks worse than it actually is.
Pay 400 credits to heal my wounds?
It will
Sure.
take a few stitches, but you will be back to normal soon. There. You should be feeling much better now.
Great.
Almost
I
there.
probably didn't need it, but now I know I'm like full health, no issues. That's good.
I cannot just give you supplies. We are stretched razor thin as it is. We have examined your children and found that they were not in immediate need of treatment. Other patients are in more dire.
Great Serpent, please help me. I am terrified.
But that is exactly what I'm saying. Serpent's grace.
Facilis Voria.
I was told you'd be coming yesterday. Or was it today? By Jinan. What day even is it?
I don't know. It's Thursday. Thursday. Do I look like a calendar? I have no idea. This is the first I'm hearing of any volunteer work.
So you didn't send me that slate with the urgent tone and suspect grammar?
Nah.
Now I'm wondering who did. No matter. You're here, they are not. My name is Vasilis. I am a herald's assistant.
Okay, all
Or
right.
was, until the cataclysm took out much of the city and half of the people with it. Now I'm part healer, caretaker, warrior. The list goes on and on.
All must serve, especially in these times.
Yes, and serve at a capacity beyond that which we are capable of. You don't need Jinan's sight to see things are bad. No, bad is the wrong word. What happened here was tectonic. And while the wounded are being tended to, I'm most concerned with those in the city who haven't sought help.
What we need is for people to check in on the elderly and the infirm.
I can help you check in on a few folks.
There are many in need, but I would like you to start with Reagan Ueda. His home is not too far from here, near the Halls of Obedience. I need two things. One, see if he's okay, and two, make sure he's taking his medicine. Plus, it will be good for him to see a friendly face, to give his spirits a lift.
Okay. Maddie said both teams should get one chance, and if they both score touchdowns, mark it as a tie after 2 overtimes to avoid injuries. Yeah. See, I like it better where it's like, if you get a touchdown, the other team still gets the ball, it's touchdown or lose at that point.
But interrupted maybe by the wind? I'm sure there's a good reason you're not saying anything.
Like, at that point, it should be touchdown or lose. If you get a field goal, it is field goal to tie, touchdown to win, right? If you don't get a field goal or better, you lose. If one team scores, then the other team scores, and like ties it again, then, you know, I think it should basically go until a team does not score. Until a team doesn't score or match the score. Or, like you're saying, you get into the end of the first overtime or after 2 overtimes, however long the overtimes are. At some point, it's like a tie, you know?
Are you still there?
But I think in overtime, both teams got to touch the ball, you know? And I don't know. I don't love the... I don't like it if, like, saying one team scores... The team that gets the ball first, if they score, they just win, you know? Like, that doesn't sit well with me.
He's long in the tooth and a tad absent-minded. So, don't worry about distracting him. He'll do that all on his own.
Maddie said revert back to the old kickoff rule. Yeah, the new kickoff rule is like... it seems weird to me. It seems like you're going to get very few returns, you know? And so then it's like, what's even the point of a kickoff? If this is what the kickoff is going to be, what's even the point of having the kickoffs?
It's a bit scattered already, and he has trouble remembering where he left things. I've heard stories that he's taken to hoarding. That doesn't sound good, but maybe it'll help him keep his mind busy. Just trying to think of the bright side, sort as that may be around here.
Can you heal people?
About that. So, I was on the fast track to be a herald once upon a time. Emphasis on the was. Turns out I'm a bit squeamish when it comes to
blood
and viscera. So for now, if you're hurt, talk to Hantan Irara. She's far more qualified. That's not to say I won't be capable someday. It's my dream, after all, to become a herald. But one cannot serve the house without first carving the dagger.
Where were you during the cataclysm?
I was on my way to the Scaled Citadel when I saw a bird in flight pass overhead. It inspired me to write a hymn, so I stopped in my tracks to reach for my slate. I had barely started typing when I noticed the ground spilling at the edge of my feet. I looked down, then up, to see a vast crater of nothing before me, and fell to my knees. I can say for certain I was there, at the very line between life and death. But I never witnessed the Vortex perform its terrible works of death and devastation. Somehow, that troubles me more. In the time since, I've wondered why I was spared. When so many...
He's got survivor's guilt.
Perhaps it is the will of the Great Serpent that I be here to help those in need.
Are you being overworked, my boy?
Under normal circumstances? Yes. Under these circumstances, the concept of overworked doesn't exist.
What made you want to be a herald?
In Dazra, violence is a part of life, starting from the day we are asked to sacrifice our groats. So much of our service is dedicated to bloodshed, and I grew tired of it. I wanted to perform miracles of a different kind, but I don't know if I am capable of such things. Best of luck to you. To all of us.
All right, I'll check on that person for you.
Just trying to survive one more day.
Vindicator.
If you do not need medical assistance, please move along.
Okay, you don't like me. I get it. I get it. Red Trench.
Vindicator?
Vindicator.
Vindicator?
Vindicator.
Everyone recognizes me as Vindicator. All right, let's go out to Dasra. Maddie said, friendly reminder, starting tomorrow, the NBA returns. Friday, 10/4, 12 p.m. NBA TV Celtics versus Nuggets, and the game will be played in Abu Dhabi.
My brother lost Vindicator.
This is like one of the few places I haven't looked yet. I don't know if that kid's down here somewhere or what.
I see how the people act, how they disrespect the Great Serpent at every turn. It is little wonder why the Great Serpent did this to Dazra. It was a mire of sin and filth. We should be thankful that the Great Serpent saw fit to destroy this damned city, so that we may rebuild with restored faith and devotion.
Just stop, will you? I am sick of your delusional ramblings and your holier-than-thou attitude. If anyone deserved to disappear, it was you. This blatant hatred of your neighbors is disturbing. You really think that the people we lost, the very same you broke bread with, deserve to die?
The Great Serpent took their lives for a reason. I am concerned by what you are saying. These words betray a lack of devotion within you. You should tread lightly.
My faithfulness is without question. But I refuse to celebrate the deaths of my friends, even if the Great Serpent set these events in motion. We have already lost our city. It is useless to lose our humanity along with it. Greetings.
Greetings. Oh, that transition from, like, you know, the scripted interaction to just, like, interacting with me is hilarious. Here he is again. Where are we going, Anasco?
Thank you for revealing yourself to me. Thank you for making yourself known.
Where's this guy going? Just walking around? I'm following him. Is he going to the meat house? All right, he's apparently going on an elevator. Okay. Oh, he's back. Oh, he's gone. Let's go to the spaceport. I feel like the last kid is probably over here. So let's head over to the spaceport, see if we can find this last kid. All must serve.
We lost everything in the Cataclysm. I don't know where I'd be without my brother.
Vindicator.
Great Serpent keep you.
Bounty Hunter spacesuit. Let's look at that. What does that look like? Bounty Hunter spacesuit. Okay. It's a little bit Boba Fett-y, but it's worth 20,000, so it seems pretty good. You know? Not as good as my New Game Plus stuff, but still pretty good.
Vindicator? Vindicator. What could we have possibly done to deserve this? What angered him so? Vindicator.
I thought I was caught there.
Vindicator?
But they didn't quite catch me, so good, 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 good. Took that trauma pack. All right, we're getting lots of meds, so that's good. Supply request. Oman, regretfully, I must deny your request for a resupply of med packs. The halls of healing have seen an influx of serious injuries that has eaten our stock. If you're observing any significant illnesses or injuries that require med pack, transfer the patient to me so that I can attempt an audit. Hanted. Again, I'm just trying to see if I can find that last kid somewhere. Oh, I think I found him.
Well, he's so annoying. I'm sick of playing games with him.
Is this you?
What took you so long? Ugh.
I'm sorry, kid. I know, it took me 2 full streams to find you. I'm sorry. Give me a break, kid. No need to... Sorry. I'll just say sorry.
It's okay. I'm sorry, too. I'm not really mad at you. I'm just annoyed. I know that some people have lost a lot. Their homes, or their parents, or other things. Ivali and I are lucky, or so my parents say. You know, when I actually see them. My parents have been so busy helping other people that I feel like they've forgotten about me. I'm sick of feeling sad. Like, sometimes my mother will tell me and Ivali that she'll try and be home early so that she can be with us, but it just never happens. I wish she'd just not say anything at all.
It's a hard time for a lot of people, but you should feel grateful that you still have your parents.
I know that, and I don't hate my parents or anything. I love them, and I just want to see them. Never mind, I don't think I want to talk anymore. I should get going anyway. Bye.
All right, bye, kid. All right, so we finished that activity. We did it. Now, is this where I was before? Have I been here before? I don't know. I don't think I have. Let's get in here, though. Security level expert. Tacticians refined Orion. What's in here? Bolstering advanced deep seeker space helmet. Can maybe get some more credits from that. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Okay. That seems to pretty much be everything that was in here. Oh, wait, just literally some cred sticks. 530 and 178. Okay, so like 700, something like that. Great. Look at this, Explorer spacesuit, 20,000 again. Could sell this stuff. Here's this dude, again. Not saying anything.
I am trying to keep strong, but I fear I may be losing my mind. I'll be taking that back, thief.
What? He took all my stuff? What the heck?
Need something for your ship? Well, that is some ship you have there. It has been too
This
long
guy
since
took
I've
all
been
my
to the
stolen
ship.
stuff, dude. Hold on, I gotta go get that back, man. Hopefully the technology isn't too complicated for you.
Nothing is too complicated.
Have you looked at my ship, my boy?
I've been working with ships since I was old enough to hold a wrench. So, if you need anything for your ship, just let me know.
How are you so knowledgeable about ships from the settled systems?
About that. My father was a technician far outside of Dasra. Growing up, I would help him repair or strip all of the ships that were being delivered to him. Delivered by zealots. The ships were incredible. Deimos, Stroud Eklund, even Hope Tech. It was so exciting to work on them, but now I just feel dirty. Knowing where those ships came from, what had to be done to acquire them. When I grew older, I came to my senses, grew a conscience, and abandoned my father. I think the Great Serpent that I managed to avoid that life.
Are all settled systems ships delivered by zealots? That must have been a hard choice to make. I'm glad it worked out for you.
Thank you. It is moments like these that I know I made the right choice.
All right. When was the last time an outsider stepped foot in Dasra?
I have no idea. It has happened before, but well before my time. Your arrival here was shocking, to say the least.
I'd like to take a look at your ships.
Of course, of course.
Okay, okay. Varun Prophecy. Look at this thing. He's got 7 ships though. Okay, so what else has he got? Varun Dirge. Varun Eulogy. Thing's pretty huge. Varun Prophecy. Cargo capacity 4120. 2280. This one's only 200. This one's 4120. Here's Autobahn. 4130. Trader Railstar. 1200 capacity. Wagon Trail 2. This thing has just such a high capacity. I like that it's black. I mean, it looks really cool. Yona says, yo, I just took a quiz like right now and got a 25%.
I have not seen my sister in days. Ah, great serpent.
That's a little bit rough, Yona. That's a little bit rough. I don't know what the curve might be, but 25% might be tough.
Vindicator.
Alright, so what? Where's like security? I don't know. So he took like all the stuff that I'd stolen, which was a good bit of stuff. And I don't know where it is now. It was probably back in the prison area. So we'll have to go back to the prison to steal back all my stuff. Yona said, it's sociology, and none of the stuff there was what we reviewed over the chapter as well, so I'm so confused, man. Well, that's not helpful. If the quiz isn't even actually quizzing you on, you know... what you would expect to be on there. All right, we just stored all resources. Store these helmets. Don't need that. I don't know why I'm carrying that around. Poison Warriors Varun Shimaz. Epic melee. Look at this thing, man. Alright, so maybe go all the way down to the bottom here. This Quantum Edge Combat Knife. This does 81. How much does this thing do? 85? The mass on this thing is much lower. Warriors Wakazashi. Let's store this though. Calibrated Razorback. Don't I have a different one of these somewhere? Like I've got this Deadeye. So this does 120. How much does a Deadeye do? 144. Alright, so yeah, let's store this. Kodama. Let's just store these. Calibrated XM. Tacticians Refined Orion. Concussive Refined Regulator. Okay, this is an Orion. This does 60 energy damage, as does this. Alright, so let's do that, though. Hunting rifle, okay. Regulator, AA. 9. Alright. Okay. Well, I'm not burdened anymore. I'm not encumbered, so that's good. Awesome. All right, Crimson Knights. It was a good time tonight playing the Starfield Shattered Space DLC, continuing through it. We pretty much have explored the main city. And so in the next stream tomorrow night, what we'll do is we will get outside of the city and explore the surrounding area, get into more of the actual quests. We completed a couple side quests tonight, but we'll get into the main story quests of the DLC and continue forward with it. I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's fun playing some Starfield. Spending a lot more time on this individual planet, you know, as opposed to like bouncing around all over the place. So, having a good time. But Crimson Knights, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for your patience. I know I was supposed to stream on Wednesday night, but ended up delaying till tonight just because of some health issues and whatnot. Felt better tonight, so that was good. And I'll be back tomorrow as well. Congratulations and thank you to everybody who participated in Twitch-tember, but especially to our top 3 Twitch-tember watch time people. Bree, Sabyasachi, and Maddie. And a special shout out to John Cena as well for all the bits. To our founding subscribers on Twitch. Appreciate everybody who's contributed to help us get affiliated on Twitch. Much appreciated. Congratulations again to everybody who got moon rocks, sub nights, and more. Have a great night. Have a good end of your week. A good Friday. Happy birthday to Sabyasachi again. I hope you have a wonderful day. Looking forward to hearing how it goes. What you did, what you got on your birthday. Happy birthday to Sabyasachi. Everybody have a great one. And I'll see you again on Friday night. Till then, Crimson Knights, as always, stay safe and have a good one out there.